Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Big news out of the Department of Homeland Security. Their top big dog, Kristi Noem, Secretary of Homeland Security, has been accused once again of having an affair with Corey Lewandowski, the top lieutenant at the Department of Homeland Security. Now, one might say, Willie D, man, we don't want to hear all that gossip, man. We don't do all that. Yeah, we don't do all of that. But here's the issue, fam, and this is why I'm speaking on it. Because these two having an affair, if it is true, it jeopardizes the professionalism that's supposed to be going on within the Department of Homeland Security, right? There are staffers there that are saying that that relationship that they have, that so-called secret public relationship that they have, is jeopardizing security at the Department of Homeland Security. Now, security is in the name, right? So if security is jeopardized, you may as well just throw the whole office away. I'd say you probably need to throw it away anyway, just because of the way it's operating. But let's get into this, fam. Let's get into this. These two right here happen to be married to other people. That's Kristi's husband. That's Corey's wife. Kristi's husband, Corey's wife. I wonder how they feel about this, because these rumors go back to 2001, at least to 2001, from what I understand. Maybe longer than that. But allegedly, these two have had a pretty awesome friendship for years. For years, fam. Yeah, 2021. 2021 is how far these initial reports go back. The conservative outlet American Greatness first published claims of a months-long affair in September 2021. Noem vehemently denied the report, calling it a disgusting lie and a total garbage. Let's put it on the subjects here. A disgusting lie and total garbage. The continued speculation went on between 2023 and 2025. Similar reports resurfaced in the New York Post and Daily Mail in late 2023, claiming the pair were seen making out at a hotel bar as far back as 21. In 2025, reports claim the two were widely understood within DC circles to be romantically attached. So recent developments. In February 2026, the Wall Street Journal reported that sources within the DHS claimed the pair do little to hide their relationship, and that Lewandowski frequently spends time at Noem's government providing housing. Now, I did hear about that, how this dude has been seen going back and forth from his house to her house. They both live on in this government provided apartment complex. Key details and denials. So despite the persistent reports and alleged sightings, including claims that them traveling together on private planes and staying at luxury resorts, both Noem and Lewandowski have consistently denied a romantic relationship. The rumors have reportedly caused tension within the Trump administration, with some advisors expressing concern over Lewandowski's influence at the DHS. Reports in late 2025 and early 2026 suggested Noem might face removal from her post due to the political distraction caused by the alleged affair. Noem has been married to Brian Noem since 1992 and has 3 children. she frequently highlights her God-fearing family when refuting these claims. Lewandowski is married to Allison Hardy and has 4 children. Now, when I looked these characters up, I saw about 20 times more, 30 times more photos of Kristi Noem with Corey Lewandowski than I did with Corey Lewandowski and his wife, Allison. In fact, there's very few pictures of him and his wife, but he's all over the internet with Kristi. You would think that he and Kristi was married if you look at all the pictures they're on together. Now, here's some key evidence. You say, well, where's the receipts? Where's the receipts? Here we go. In February 2026, the Wall Street Journal reported that Kristi Noem moved into a government-owned waterfront house on a military base after tabloid photos showed Lewandowski repeatedly going back and forth between their neighboring apartments. Sources within the DHS claim Lewandowski spends nights regularly at the new residence. Check this out. Reports allege the pair travels together in a luxury Boeing 737 MAX jet fitted with a private cabin in the back. While officially earmarked for high-profile deportations, staff have nicknamed it Noem's Big Beautiful Jet. They also call it the adultery airplane. The adultery airplane, damn. And then you got the blanket incident where an official, while on an official trip, Corey Lewandowski reportedly fired a U.S. Coast Guard pilot because, check this out, fam, Noem's personal blanket was left on a previous plane after a maintenance-related aircraft switch. The pilot was rehired shortly after because there was no one else available to fly them back home. You would think before he jumped the gun to say, hey, man, you're fired for leaving the blanket, that they would have a way home. They would have a pilot to get them back home. He fired the only pilot that was available to get them home. Now, I would have been really, really nervous about being on that plane because dude could have said to himself, you know what? I don't even care anymore, and just took the whole damn plane down with everybody aboard. I don't believe in making people uncomfortable or angry when they have their life or have my life in their hands, or they're in control of my food, which could mean that they have my life in their hands depending on what type of special sauce they want to put in there. Yeah. So then they also have eyewitness accounts. In 2025, Daily Mail published photos of Lewandowski leaving Noem's DC apartment. Building residents reported seeing the pair together in elevators and common areas. Long-standing rumors from the GOP circuit since 2019 described them arriving together on a private plane and engaging in public flirtations, such as Noem sitting in Lewandowski's lap. Damn. No, man, she sat in his lap. Say, dog. She sat in his lap. Come on. Hold on, man. What you gonna do, dog? They're saying, Brian, they're saying your wife sat in another man's lap. What you gonna do about that, dog? You gotta do something about that, man. You can't just take that, man. You can't take that like that. Can't take that, man. Can't take that. Can't do that. Damn, she sat in his lap. Imagine being married to this woman or any woman, and you're hearing all of these rumors about she's having an affair, not one time, not in one week or month or year, but for years, you're hearing different stories, different situations, different places. They're reportedly together and are a little too close for your comfort. Now, I'm really surprised that Corey's wife hasn't taken off yet, because a woman will take off faster than a man will. You know, a woman will end a relationship quickly. But if a man is publicly shamed the way Brian is being publicly shamed, Byron is being publicly shamed, assuming that these rumors are true, but even if they aren't true, for him to continue to hear this type of talk about his wife, oh no, man, you got to do something about that, man. Byron, you can't take that, man. You got to do something about that, man. I don't know what you're gonna do, but sound like to me she got the right one. Couldn't have been me. Couldn't be me. Look at them, fam. They're working together. They got on matching outfits. I know some of them Trump people in there. Though the government issued outfits, everybody has one, you fool. This is cold-blooded though, fam. This is cold-blooded. One thing that I've noticed about these workplace situations is that you have almost all the time, if your spouse is fooling around, it's with somebody they work with. It is somebody that they spend a lot of time with, because when you work with people, you can conveniently do a lot of things that you normally would not do. And if you get interested in somebody, you can have time that could be unaccounted for. So imagine him being the lieutenant, the top lieutenant at the DHS, and Kristi being the secretary. Shit, she called all the shots. Oh man, yeah, man. This. I don't know, fam. For right now, I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.